What's up guys, Bowman here coming at you with a new video today. Today I'm going to be bringing you the first episode of my Pokemon Soul Silver Let's Play, but I'll be starting over the next 3 weeks or so. I haven't actually uploaded in like a year and a half for those of you that have been following me for a while. And my last video that I uploaded, which I think was in 2015, like the summer of 2015, I said that I was leaving off to college, and so I wouldn't be able to upload any videos, and that was the case for my freshman year at least. I was really busy, I didn't really have time to make videos, and then when I came home for like summer break and winter break, for summer I was working and stuff like that, and winter break I just hung out with friends, so I didn't really have too much time to make videos. But this winter break has been a little bit more low-key, so I think I'll just start this Let's Play, and hopefully I get around to finishing it. Pokemon Soul Silver is a really long game, but it's also really fun, so I think that I can finish this up pretty quick. So we're just gonna breeze through the introduction. I imagine you guys know how these intros work for Pokemon. You kind of just tell them your gender, and then you put in your name. That's pretty much it for this opening stuff. So we have Professor Oak here. I'm not going to read the dialogue for the beginning. I mean, it's just kind of some cheesy stuff. I imagine you guys don't want to hear that. But so are you a boy or a girl? So for commentary for these Let's Plays, I think what I might do is just tell you guys some stories, honestly, as opposed to just commentating directly over the game. Because Pokemon Soul Silver is kind of an old game, and since it's also basically just a repeat of Pokemon Silver, it is just a remake. And I imagine a lot of you guys have played that, or at least seen other people do Let's Plays. I think what I'll do is I'll just commentate over like some experiences in college that I've had. Just for those of you that maybe don't live in the United States, or those of you that just aren't old enough yet to go to college, or just aren't in that grade level yet. Or maybe for those of you that are in college, if you just want to hear some other people's stories. College is definitely an experience, so it can be fun, stressful definitely, but play all about that. So also comment in the box below, or in the comment section, what you would want to hear also. I don't want to just like limit it to my experiences in college and just commentating over the game. If you guys want to hear something specific, please let me know in the comment section. So we're going to check the mailbox. Usually there's an item in here, but I guess in this game there isn't. So we're going to walk downstairs. Alright, so I think that's our mom. I'm assuming so. Hi Jeffrey, you're finally awake. Your friend Lyra is just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Oh, I almost forgot. Our acquaintance Professor Elm was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask of you. You know where his lab is, right? It's right next door to us. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna skip all this stuff. She gives us a bag, our player card, and then also a save button and the options. Alright. So we're just gonna breeze out of here. Also, pertaining to the length of these episodes, I'm not really sure how long I'm gonna make them. Because I only have like 3 weeks to finish this game, I don't imagine I'll like... I might upload it like the first week into college, I might continue to do the Soul Silver stuff, but honestly, I wouldn't trust myself on doing that just because I get really lazy when I'm in college, so... That was Lyra, I believe. The Meryl just kind of appeared and then walked towards her. So, let's see. Let's go to the lab. I see there's a person out there. He'll probably be important later on. And I'm assuming this is Professor Elm. Hi Jeffrey, I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. Before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon, just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of the Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. Oh hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. Probably another Pokemon egg, but we're so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? Alright, so we're gonna go pick up an egg, I'm assuming, but first we gotta get a Pokemon. So usually, I'm not the type to get a fire type, so I think for this Let's Play, I'll get a Cyndaquil. In most other games, I'm usually the water type, for sure. I always get the water type. Like, I remember when I first got Pokemon Ruby, the first Pokemon I started out with was Mudkip. And I was sending Emerald, and then also with Diamond and Pearl. all basically the rest of the game. So gotta give it a nickname. So we're gonna walk out. Oh, I guess not. How do you like walking with the Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? Okay, you can heal it with this machine. We don't really need a heal right now. Let's see. Jeffrey, I want you to have these to help you with your task. Okay, sweet, got some potions. That's kind of nice. Just in case we get all messed up in battle. Alright, so... Oh, there's Lyra again. For Meryl. Jeffrey, so you picked a Cyndaquil. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't I show it to your mom? Or why don't you show it to your mom? Alright. So I guess we have to head back to our house real quick before we go on to the next town. Oh, Jeffrey, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult, but when someone makes that kind of request, it must be important. Alright, I really don't care about all of this stuff. Pokegear. I think the only usefulness for the Pokegear is just having the map. I don't know if you even get like a map as a key item in this game. You can also call people, which is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, the phone calls are always really like useless. They don't really help you at all. Unless there's like some like mystery Easter egg that I don't know about for phone calls, but just from personal experience I know that it's not really been too helpful. See, Professor Elm has something for us. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Alright, so we got Professor Elm's number. That's sweet. Totally necessary, but I'll call you if anything comes up. Alright. So now, let's head over to... Okay, so we're in Route 29. I imagine there's going to be a few trainer battles here. So first Pokemon, it is a Sentret. Alright, so we're going to start out by using Tackle. We only have Tackle and Leer, so can't really do a whole lot. Use Foresight. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I think I'll mostly talk about my experiences in college as a commentary. I honestly am not too good of a rambler, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys have watched my other Let's Plays, you probably picked up on that. I'm not the greatest rambler. And I feel like that's a necessary skill for commentators. Just so you can talk about things without getting distracted. And I guess you can get distracted, but you just can constantly talk. And I don't know, I think I can do that about my college experiences, because needless to say, it's definitely quite interesting. I've had a couple of very interesting things that have happened to me, for sure. So I can definitely talk about that. Let me think of one, so I can talk about this episode. Let's see. Oh, also, when this happens to my game, don't worry about it. It's just the game, like my emulator keeps on glitching out. I don't know why it does this, but I just turned into like a big square. I think what happens, as long as I enter into a battle, or I enter it into a different room, I think it like resets it for me. So let's actually go up here. And okay, I think my volume just... Here, let me lower my volume real quick. There we go. Okay, I think that made it worse. I'm not gonna lie, what the heck. Let's see, hopefully this doesn't screw me over. Alright, so we've got a Pidgey. That'd actually be really nice to catch, but I don't have any Pokeballs. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait out on that. But I think I'll definitely catch a Pidgey. Flying types are essential, basically, for Pokemon games. I think if we beat this, we can level up to level 6. Let's see. 23 experience points. Sweet. Alright, yeah, and level 6. And we learn Smokescreen. Sweet. Yeah, so as long as we do a battle, I think we just reset back to our normal sprite. So if that, like, don't worry, I'm not like, it's just my emulator that's glitching out. I'm not like doing anything to the game. It's just, for some reason, I have 2 different emulators, and I actually recorded this episode on one emulator, and the entire thing was just one little square block the entire time, so I didn't want to upload that. So I think this emulator runs a little bit better. hopefully nothing happens to the game itself throughout the series. So here we got another Pidgey. And let me think. I'm trying to think of a good story to tell. I honestly don't know where to start. I could talk about kind of just like freshman year, because I'm a sophomore right now in college. I'm not a freshman anymore. So I've already experienced the whole freshman year, and there's a lot of things, there's a lot of stereotypes that happen during your freshman year. One being like the freshman 15, where like essentially you just gain 15 pounds throughout your freshman year just because of either like heavy drinking or partying too much. Obviously that kind of coincides with drinking, but and then also just eating a lot, because you have so much more freedom in college, I would say. Like definitely you don't have like parents there. If you live in the dorms at least. I mean, freshman year, it's just you and then some roommates, right? So, but yeah, definitely you have a lot more freedom to just do whatever you want. And I personally I don't think I gained 15 pounds my freshman year. But I definitely screwed around a lot. I did study a lot too. I definitely put school first. And that's an important thing to do too, is always, you're paying a lot of money to go to school, and some people don't put it first, but you should definitely do that, which is one of the reasons why I didn't upload, because I didn't really have the time to do so. And also when you're in a dorm with like 3 other people, it's kind of weird to just commentate over a game with like your roommates in the room and then also like other people just walking by. We always left our door open, or a lot of times at least, just because we wanted to talk to the neighbors, and kind of an open dorm. But that was the main reason why I didn't upload. And then also over the summer I had an internship, so I had literally 0 time to upload then. So this guy gave us the running shoes. That's sweet. So this game can go by a little faster. Walking around the entire time is just kind of shitty. But I'm going to select the running shoes real quick. There we go. Alright, so let's go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. We did kind of take a little beating back there. And let's see if we can actually buy some Pokeballs too. I might try to cop some. Unless, actually, I'll wait for a little bit, because I imagine that there's one character that'll give us like 5 Pokeballs. That always happens in every game. They'll always give us some sort of item, usually a Pokeball, that'll help us. So I'll actually skip out by the mart for this time. Here we have the Grandpa again. I forgot about one thing. There's one thing taken from me. The map card. Okay, so this is when we get the map for the Pokegear. That'll be useful, especially when we're going to the, not the Hoenn region, the Kanto region. Alright, so here is our first Pokemon in the new route. Got a Weedle. If only Cyndaquil had a fire move, this would be an easy battle. But I think he learns Ember actually kind of late into the game. Not too early. Alright, so he uses String Shot. Speed fell, that's alright. I think we definitely have way more speed. I'm not too into the... I don't really know a whole lot of like the base moves, or base stats I mean, for each Pokemon, so... I know a lot of Pokemon commentators like know everything about it. I honestly am not like super into Pokemon like that. I mean, I love the games and I love the show, but I'm not like super into the whole battling scheme and, you know, learning about all the base stats and all that, so... definitely a different approach to the game for sure. I kind of just go like head on, just catch whatever I need. Occasionally I'll try to do some of the outside of like the main storyline stuff where you can get like some extra Pokemon. I know in this game you can definitely get some Pokemon that you wouldn't expect to get, and I won't ruin the surprise, but definitely there are some really cool little Easter eggs, if you want to call them, in this game. Alright, so we're almost to level 7. I definitely have to go back to the Pokemon Center, though. I hate being poisoned, and I don't have an antidote on me. So we'll have to run back there real quick. And also what I might do, just to save time, is just like pause the recordings during like battles, or like during when I'm walking through a patch of grass or something, just so I can save time on the commentaries, but I think we should be good for now. So we got up to level 7. And I don't think we actually die from the poison in this game. I think what it does is just lowers us to 1 HP. Uh-oh, I don't want that guy to battle me. So yeah, we definitely survived the poisoning. Let's actually circle around and go back to the center. I don't want to waste any potions right now, and plus we're still going to have the... Actually, no, the poison fades away, but I mean, we're already here, so we might as well. Alright, so the Cyndaquil hops in this little Pokeball. Alright, so let's head out of here. What also is a nice thing about this game is that you can run, like, anywhere. I know in a lot of the older games you couldn't run in certain places, but here, you can run however much you want. Got another Weedle. I think I'm going to skip out on this battle. I don't want to waste time. Just going to run. So, let's see. I think a good story to tell, definitely that one that indicates me and my friends screwing around, is a story that one time we had a like little cup of milk, and this is actually a really gross story, and it kind of hints at how lazy we were as roommates. We never cleaned the room, and I don't know if you guys know what dorm rooms are, but they're really small, and we had 3 people living in one. It's essentially like a small hallway where you have like a bunk bed on either side, and then you have like 3 desks kind of hastily made in there, just like fitting the exact amount of room. Then you have your closets, and we had a fridge in there as well. But we were definitely not the type to be super proactive about cleaning. I know that a lot of times we would just leave stuff out. We'd always have trash in our room, and it always smelled really bad. But I think the worst time, at least in the first term, I think my roommates will agree, was when we had a little cup of milk, and we left it out on the windowsill for I don't know how long, like a couple days, and it was just like an open cup. It wasn't like a closed container or anything. And I don't know why we left it out, but then it like hardened really, like, and it was really gross, and it was really like mushy and shit. And so we didn't know what to do with it, and we didn't want to throw it away because our trash can was full, and it was like dark outside, and we didn't want to like take out the trash at that time. So me and my roommates had the idea of throwing it out the window. I don't know why, it was just funny to us. And so we did it. And our windows kind of have, it's a weird way of opening them. You have to push out, and they have like hinges and everything. So we had to unhook the hinge, or not the hinge, the screen, I mean. Take out the screen that's protecting you from like basically falling out or like things coming in. And we threw it out the window, and we thought that and we're on the 5th floor, keep in mind. So we're at the very top of our dormitory or dorm building. And we throw it out the window, and we mean to just like have it hit the ground. Like we just want it, or like, because the trash can was also right below our window. We're just 5 stories up. So we thought that if we dropped it down there, it would either just land in the trash can or just land all over the street, be some funny shit. Because I mean, it's college. It's not like something weird. It's like, I mean, it's weird, but it's not like something that you wouldn't expect from a college student, basically. Like, that's something that you can expect from people our age, I guess. But, so we throw it out the window, and then we look out the window, and we can't seem to find where it landed, so we assume that it landed in the trash can. But then we got, like, really sketched out, because we were wondering, like, what if it didn't land in the trash can? Or, like, what if something else happened to it? Like, what if we accidentally, like, hit a car or something? And, so we rush down to, like, the 1st floor, and then exit the dorm building. And then we go out to, like, where it should have landed, right next to the dumpster, basically. And we look around, and we can't find the spots, and we can't find the cup or anything. And then what we do, so we try to, like, line ourselves up with our room, and then we look straight up, and then we see that on the 4th floor, the window had been open, and the milk basically just, like, hit that window, and then it got all over the 4th floor's person's window. So, like, it was terrible, and we were laughing our asses off, and everyone in the 4th floor kind of, like, looks out their window, and it's just, you see, like, 3 kids just super, like, we're just, like, on the floor laughing super hard, and it was really embarrassing because everyone could hear us. A lot of people's windows were open, and then I remember one girl was, like, yelling out. She was like, "We can hear you," and we were like, "Oh shit, sorry." So we go back to our room, and then we realized that we were wondering, like, we didn't know who lived like right below us on the 4th floor. We hadn't really, like, associated with ourselves with those kind of, or that people. I mean, like, they were really nice people when we met them, but we had never talked to them before. So what we did was we got really sketched out because we didn't know them. We thought that they might like report us or something. So what we did was we went down to the 4th floor, and we knocked on their door, and no one was like in the room, or no one actually answered the door. And then what happened was, in each hall or in each floor of the dormitory, there is a lounge where like, essentially students can go to like study or watch TV or something. And what happened was we rushed in there. And we like yelled out. We were like, "Does anyone here live in room 403?" And one guy who was like hammered. This guy was like drunk beyond his ass. I don't even know. It was like on a weekday too. But yeah, he was pretty drunk. He's like me and we were like, "Yeah, we gotta talk to you, bro." And everyone in the room just kind of like got sketched out because we thought we were gonna like have like a big argument with them or something. But what actually happened was we were like, dude, so we dropped a couple milk outside our window and it landed on your window. So he's like, oh shit, no problem. And so he opens the door, and we open the door and we slam it against like the chair that's next to the door. And in that chair is like his other roommate. He's also super drunk, and he's just sleeping there. And we felt really bad. But we had to go out there and we had to like take off the window screen basically and just dump. We had to go up to our room, so 503 was our room, and then their room was 403, so like right below us. We had to take water. Took like huge jugs of water, and then dump them out our window, and it hit their window, so it would clean off all like the gunk that was on their window from the milk. And yeah, that was that entire night, basically. We were doing nothing at the beginning, and we ended up cleaning someone else's window because we dumped a bunch of milk out there. But we had a good time. We ended up meeting those people, and they're pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that story. It's kind of funny that night. I don't know if you guys thought it was too funny, but I mean, if you were there, I think you'd definitely laughed. It was definitely a good time. So we just got the egg from Mr. Pokemon. Professor Oak was there too. That's kind of a nice little surprise. Oak, for those of you that don't know, but I imagine you do know, is the professor in the Kanto region. But he also shows up in pretty much every game, I think. And we're level 8 too, so we might as well just try to get to like level 9 or 10 on our way back. But as you saw, Professor Elm did call us. So we're gonna have to huddle on back there. Let's actually walk through this patch of grass. Alright, another Pidgey. Ooh, level 4. That'd be a nice catch if I had a Pokeball. Wait, do I have any Pokeballs? I do not. Alright, so we're gonna use Tackle. And he uses Tackle. Almost, okay. Let me think of there's another short story that I can tell before I end this episode. I don't know. I mean, like, I could tell you about Moving Day, I guess. Like, for those of you that are either, like, going to college or maybe, like, I guess it is a time for applying to colleges now. I guess most of you should have submitted your application already. But you can... I guess you can go after December too, but anyway, Moving Day is kind of really hectic for those of you that have either experienced it or are going to experience it. It's a really like cluster. It's just one big cluster of people going into like a small hallway. You're bringing in everything into your room, and it's just one bad experience basically. You have to go there at a certain time. And then, especially for me going up to the 5th floor of our building, you had to like put all the stuff in the elevator with like other people that you've never seen before and their parents in the elevator. It's just one awkward time. So here we're battling Passerboy. I don't know if they said his name. I don't think he has a name right now, but this is the guy that I'm pretty sure was standing outside the lab at the beginning of the episode. So he has a Totodile. So I think he's probably going to be our rival. He's definitely going to be our rival because, I mean, if you have a Totodile Like that's usually how the rivalry system in this Pokemon franchise works, is that you have like your rival having the more like the stronger type against your starter Pokemon essentially. So because I'm fire, he's water, makes sense that he'd be our rival. So we are basically about to end him. I mean, level 5 should give us a good amount of experience, us being level 8. Critical hit, very end. Let's see, 70 experience points. Alright, so almost to level 10. We got 500 Poké dollars or whatever you want to call it for winning. I definitely saw his name, but I do not know it. Let's go up to the Pokemon Center real quick and just heal again. I always heal my Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. You guys might get really annoyed by it, but I hate not being at full health. And when I have the opportunity to be at full health, I'll like take it any day of the week. So we'll just heal up real quick and then head back there. So this is Cherry Grove City. We're back on Route 29. We have to go up here, I think. We don't have cut, and I know there's some trees over there. We can't do anything with them. I think we get cut later in the game for sure, though. Let's use tackle. These guys are only level 2, though, so that might not help me too much with experience points. Crap. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, 15. Yeah, it doesn't help too much. I think at level 10 we get Ember, though, which is that'd be really nice to get. So let's see. Here we have a Sentret. But yeah, going back to the Move-In Day discussion, I remember all I did for Move-In Day was like I moved in all my stuff, and I'm rooming, or last year when I was a freshman, I roomed with friends from high school. I went to the local state college here, and I just roomed with my friends from high school, and so it wasn't awkward with like meeting new people. But I think it'd be good to, if you guys are going into college, definitely. I mean, it's nice to live with your friends and all, but I think that like I loved living with my friends, but I think that personally it'd be a little bit more exciting than like living with the new people. Not saying that it's not exciting to live with your friends, but living with new people is definitely like you're branching out for sure. And if you live with new people, you can also meet a whole lot of other new people. I'm not saying that we didn't do that in my dorm, at least, though. I mean, like, we definitely had a very good time at our place. We did live there, and I also live with the same people now. Being in the sophomore year, you have the option of living off campus, which is really nice. When you do have the ability to live off campus, definitely take that, because living on campus is so much money. They just like hike the prices there. It's like $10K a year to live in the dorms, and that's a required fee for freshmen too. So here we have a Pokeball, so I'm definitely gonna get that. Another potion. We're stocked up on potions, I believe so. And another Pokemon. Crap. Just trying to head back to the city. Come on. Almost level 10 though, so this actually would be worth it. Oh, and that was a lot of damage. See some Foresight. Not gonna really do anything at this point. Just tackle. Alright, 16 experience points definitely bumps us up to level 10. Sweet. And we did learn Ember. Alright, so now we have a decent move. We don't have to use tackle all the time. Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay, we're gonna run from this. I don't want to battle anymore. Once I have a Pokeball, though, I'll definitely start catching some freaking new things, because I'm using this one Cyndaquil is kind of getting a little old. Alright, so here, now we're back in New Bark Town. I think he wanted us to go back to the lab, I think? Oh, yeah, so here's the police officer. Who are you? We're investigating the case of the missing Pokemon here. Rule 1. Rule number 1. Whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Lyra, hold on a second. He had nothing to do with it. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. What? You bottled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? Oh, okay. So I guess we have to just give him a random name. Let's see. I might as well just name him. I'll name him Gary. Because that is the... Oh, I think actually you might battle Gary later in this, so I don't want to name him Gary. Let's name him... Let's name him... Okay, well I do remember the first Pokemon Let's Player I ever watched was the Pokemon channel Hayden. You guys have probably heard of him if you're watching a Pokemon Let's Play on this channel. So, I'll just label it how he spells his name on the channel. Bam. Alright, so Hayden. I think that's how you spell it. I actually haven't watched... I'm subscribed to him, but I haven't watched a lot of the videos lately because I haven't really been on YouTube. I haven't really been too active on YouTube. I've been using Netflix a lot more than YouTube, so... I'll definitely have to start watching some of his Let's Plays again. Jeffrey, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's discovery? Jeffrey handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Jeffrey, is that true? That's incredible. He's superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Jeffrey, I knew you were a little different. Things are gonna be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. What the heck? Alright, so he's just gonna motivate us to challenge all the gyms. So Kier just told us to go talk to our mom, so might as well just go there real quick. And we're back to frickin' squares again. Dang it. Hopefully when we get in here, though, it'll... Yeah, here we go. So here's our mom. So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money for you? Sure. I don't know why that would help exactly. Whatever. So I think this is actually going to be a good ending point. Definitely for the next episode, we'll go up to the next gym and hopefully, or actually, you know what? I walked a little too far. So we'll end it right after. I think she's going to show us how to catch a Pokemon here. Yeah, she's definitely going to show us how to catch Pokemon. But that also means that we'll be able to get Pokeballs. So that'll be a nice little ending to the episode. Just like that. Was that too fast? What the heck? She caught a Pokemon with the Marill just like jumping around in the grass. Ooh, so she got a Rattata. I don't think we've seen that before. So she's got obviously her Marill. So here she's just showing us how to frickin' fight a Pokemon. She's using Tackle. How to use this Tail Whip. Definitely a master class of Pokemon battling. Okay, its HP is down. It's ready for a Pokeball. Alright, any day you can throw this Pokeball. Alright, so she's definitely going to catch it, which is kind of BS. Although it is only level 2. Whatever. Alright, after that great display, I think it's finally over. Yeah, see, just like that, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did, or make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things. Okay. So yes, we did get Pokeballs, which is a definitely good thing to end the episode on. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. Also, comment on what you think I should talk about in the later episodes. I'll definitely focus on a lot of the college stuff. If you guys don't really have any suggestions or like anything that you want me to talk about in particular, But yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you later.